Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So since that last video, a lot has gone down in my life. A lot of realizations, a lot of things that I already knew. I just was too scared to take the steps to actually do. And so a lot of things are changing. So I had a relapse recently. Not proud of that, but admitting it and then moving on and then just leaving that where it needs to be is what I will do, what I have done. I finally broke up with my boyfriend. I have not let him around me for the last 2 or 3 weeks. And not to say that he's a bad person, because he's not. He's a really good person, but he's just not a good person for me. We have too much negative history to move in a positive direction. So, I just don't like who I become when he is around. And I realize that I've been using him and our relationship as kind of a crutch or an excuse to not progress in my life, because I'm comfortable. I have been comfortable in the past, not anymore. But I've been comfortable because I've had a lot of things in my life that have never been in my life. Like someone who is always there, somebody who is there to help, not just financially, but just like in any way possible. Like, he never left my side, and that was something I never experienced in my life. And that was the biggest reason why I never left, because I'm scared to be alone. I'm not a person who likes to be alone. I'm more of a monogamous relationship type of person. I like to be in long-term committed relationships. I don't like to be by myself, because I just do stupid stuff and I don't like it. I have a lot of issues within myself that obviously I project, and I've been in a negative bond with Mark for the longest time. So we've both been comfortable, though we've both been contributing to the hurt we've been supplying each other. But so I've finally made up my mind, finally started taking action instead of just talking about it, because for the longest time I've just been talking about moving and talking about leaving and talking about doing things, but I've not actually taken the steps to do it because I've been scared. So I don't know, in the last 2 weeks something has been late within me, and I just don't want to be here anymore. I want to provide everything for myself. I want to, and I know I'm capable. I know I am capable of these things. I'm smart. I'm capable. I'm a hard worker. I've just been complacent, and really I'm mad at myself the most, because I've let myself just kind of sit here. But so I've come up with a plan. My plan thus far, for the last week, I've been selling things in my house. I have sold a lot of stuff in here so far. And I am going to move back to Alaska for the time being, only because I want to go to school. I want to go to school up there because I want to work. I want to have a job, a career in the the nature reserve, or some type of where I'm working outside with animals or plants is what I want to do. And up in Alaska, of course, there's a lot of different, a lot more programs up there for things like that. And it will just be easier. My family's up there. I don't talk to most of them, but the ones I do talk to, You know, I want to have a closer relationship with them. Me and my older sister are talking again. I tried to talk to my younger sister, but she's kind of just shut me out of her life, which is fine. My older sister told me that she had got a DUI and is doing pretty bad, which she was doing pretty bad when I left, but you know, she was trying to make everybody see me as the bad guy to deflect, I guess. I don't really know. That's what I think. But yeah, I have been selling a lot of my things and saving up the money. I've got close to $1,000 already. I just have to buy a ticket and get to Alaska. I want to get up there. I don't want to just the reason it's taken me so long actually is because I haven't just wanted to up and leave and then try to start from scratch, because that is actually very hard. And in a place like Alaska, it's even harder because, you know, everything's more expensive. It's colder. It doesn't stay warm as long, so you don't have like a bunch of time to like, you know, gather a bunch of stuff, and it's expensive, like I said. So I couldn't just go up there with nothing. Like, that is kind of at this stage in my life, it would be stupid to just like leave everything and go up there with nothing, and not even a wad of cash or anything, and try to start over again. So what I've been doing is selling all of my stuff that I can sell, so I can at least have some money when I get up there, so I'm not dependent on anybody. I'm not having to call Mark at all and ask for some money. I'm not having to ask family or anybody for money, because I just don't like being in positions where I owe people money. Like, I don't like to borrow money because I don't like to owe money. Not saying I don't pay my money when I borrow from people. I just don't like to be put in predicaments where I owe somebody, if that happens to come up. I would rather just like not ask for help or money from anybody and then just kind of do it myself. Because, that can ruin relationships very fast, and I've seen it. I've had relationships ruined from fucking money, and I don't like to put that kind of strain. I don't like asking people for shit like that. I don't like asking anybody for anything, actually. I don't even like asking them for like emotional support, because I feel like a lot of my issues I bring upon myself, so it's hard for me to ask other people for help, because I feel like I should be the one figuring out the solution. I don't know. It's kind of like this issue I have where, I self-destruct a lot, and I just kind of like let myself fall because I don't like putting other people in uncomfortable situations where I'm most likely not going to listen to advice anyway. So, but yeah, I am selling all my stuff. I'm going to find some homes for my cats, except for Jaxie. I'm going to take her with me. And then I'm just going to go up to Alaska and go to school, and just put my head in the sand and just work and go to school and do that for a while. Because it doesn't feel good to be told, like Mark, he tells me all the time, that, I'm not worth anything, and that, he's always just like bringing up like, who's going to take care of you? It's like, obviously he doesn't believe that I have it in me to take care of myself. And I mean, why would he think that? Because I have not given him any reason to believe that I can, because, my mental issues, they do get in the way of me holding things down and keeping jobs and things like that. But I believe that if I can find a career or something that makes me feel like what I'm doing is worth it, then I will stick with it, because for the life of me, I cannot do anything for no amount of money if I don't enjoy what I'm doing. Like, if I feel like I have to go to work just to make money, just to pay bills, just because that reason solely, I swear to God, I'll go insane. Like, I can't do it. Like, I see the bigger picture, where I'm not just trading. I'm not just working for money to pay my bills. I'm also giving my life away to. I'm trading my life force, basically, my youth, my stamina, my intellect. I'm trading it all for paper that actually doesn't have any backing to it. There's nothing backing the dollar. So it's just I don't want to trade my life and my time that I see is very precious, because you only get a small amount, for money, just because I need money. Like, I can't do that. I won't do that to myself, because it just I don't see, I don't hold my values in money. Like, I've never been that way. I've never been the type of person to care about money. I would rather just give shit away. I would rather just do things for people and, take the money out of the equation. I don't know. I would just rather, one can dream, right? But I just wanted to tell you guys of what I've been doing, the slip ups I've had, the realizations I've come to, and the progress, the slow, steady progress I'm taking. So I'm going to show you guys. Sold basically in my house. So I've gotten rid of a lot of plants. As you can see in here, I sold the Dieffenbachia. I've sold a lot of different plants. I sold a lot of different hanging things. I sold a lot of clothes. I sold my kitchen island in here. I've sold a few more things. Knick-knack type stuff. I've actually gotten rid of quite a bit. But it still has not touched, it's not made a dent in my stuff. Like, so much stuff that I have to get rid of and figure out what to do with. I want to cut down my witchcraft supply collection. Although it took me years and years and years to acquire all of this stuff of my collection, I do have to downsize, which makes me sad, because, I love my collection that I've amassed over the years. It took me a really long time. But I believe that your space will hold your energy, no matter what kind of stuff you have, because it's yourself kind of seeping into your environment. So I think that's what makes my home feel like my home. Obviously, is how I decide to style it and decorate it and all that type of stuff. It just kind of makes me sad. I'm having to grieve another life. I'm having to let go of another chapter in my life. Yeah, it just kind of sucks. It sucks when you still love a person, but they're just not any good for you and you have to leave them. That's the hardest. It's the hardest thing to do. And that's why it's taking me so freaking long to finally follow through. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on the progress, and I will see you in the next one. You can follow me on Instagram at the Halligrove Apothecaries, or on Facebook. I can't figure out how to change my Facebook name. It is still the Wicker Witch Studio. But yeah, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys the next one. Bye.